Mark, is that and go! Oh, Pastor, guys, come up on this side. You better weigh that car. You better weigh that car. Come on that side, okay, buddy? Oh, here's the scale out. Hand it right to the Okay, team number 3, lane number 1 is Gary Glow. Lane number 2 is Dave Stark, car 76. Lane number 3 is Tim Post in the kayaker. Lane 4 is Pastor is Slower. Okay, well, you got it. Here, let me do it. I'll say it again. 1 to 3. Gary Glow, Dave Stark, Tim Post, Pastor, Sandy, yes, and me. That looks right to me. And we are ready. On your mark, get set, go! Clean sweep! Oh, man alive! Okay. Oh, boy, that's the bastard. Who will have to do that? Lane 1, race number 4, Chris Post in the Magic Bus. Lane 2, Gary Glow in the Holy Roller. Lane 3, Dave Stark. No names, I call him Start. Lane 4, Tim Post, the kayaker. Lane 5, Pastor is Slower. Or Pastor is Faster. And lane 6 is Flower Power. Right on, Flower Power. On your mark. Get set. Oh, wait. No wonder I'm losing. You got no wheel hung up over there. Oh, my goodness. We race them all. So, on your mark. You ready now? On your mark. Get set. Go. Oh! Faster, a lot slower. That wheel was the winner.
Oh, yeah.
All right, wait, are we on the 5th race right now or the 6th?
We are on the 5th race now.
5th heat to the championship is lane number 1 is Flower Power. Lane number 2 is the Magic Bus. Lane number 3 is Holy One Roller. Lane number 4 is Stark's Dart. Where are those starts? Lane number 4 is
I'm over with Gary down there looking.
the kayaker.
This is it.
Lane number 6 is wait, you're missing a wheel.
Yeah, we're not wasting time.
Oh, yes.
Oh, race them.
Missing a wheel.
You're missing a
Wait, am I
wheel.
missing a wheel?
That's okay.
For our viewers online, this is the open race.
Here?
No, not the kids race, but kind of the open race of just the adults cars, etc.
Is that my car falling apart?
Yeah.
You just not have a
Ready,
wheel.
Mark, get set, go! Oh, wait, put that wheel back on this thing. The wheel's coming off. The wheel's coming off. Here, I'm putting that wheel back on.
No, the wheel just slows me down. Don't let Chris touch it.
You want the wheel on or off?
You were saying that.
All right,
There's
here.
only one more heat.
There's only one more heat. I think you got this thing wrapped up anyway.
I don't know.
Okay, last one.
Third, fourth place one.
You know what? It fell off again. So,
I don't need
Okay,
it.
good job,
yeah, you
Pastor.
don't have to off. Pastor's in lane 1.
Is this live?
Sandy is in lane 2. Yeah, nails to pick up here. Magic Bus is on. Oh, what?
Really, the finish line's right here.
Alright, guys. Alright, okay, so let's
There's one over here.
Me, Sandy.
There's one
No,
over
I'm
here.
sorry, lane 1 is Sandy.
Oh, okay.
No, you got it. Lane 1 is Pastor. Lane 2 is Sandy. Lane 3 is me. Lane 4 is you. Lane 5 is Dave Stark. And lane 6 is.
I think either this one has
All right.
the first lane or the.
Here, are you on, Bob?
I am.
We live streaming? Hey, folks that are tuning in, I don't know if anybody's there now. We're just finishing up our open race. This is the most contested race out there because it's amongst adults. So we're finishing that up, and we're going to start the championship race in just a few minutes. I know I said 6:30, but it might be like 6:35 before we start. The last heat of this race And the mark is set, go!
Go.
Go!
Go.
And the mark is set, go!
Stop working.
Okay.
Peaceful.
Alright.
Stupid.
No, right,
It's gonna
so that
say
thing's
that.
not-
Your solenoid's probably twisted.
Try it again. There we go. Awesome.
Wheels are overrated.
Apparently, wheels are overrated. Okay, that was the last race. You can set these right up here in their holes right
Next
there.
time is not going to
All
be
right.
Next time
All
is
right.
not going to be
There you go.
Awesome. Here we go.
One in front, one in back.
All right. The start's dark. Man. We just finished up the open race. You did pretty
Wait,
well.
can we put the
I
sound
think you got
on?
sixth
What can you
place.
not believe that?
I think you got sixth place.
Hey, guys, your dad just
Sure.
lost to the pastor a bunch. I don't know if you know that or not.
I didn't know you were an old man.
I am a man.
You got four.
Wait, can I press
All
the
right.
volume on this?
So do our distinguished speakers, do our commentators want to forward take
Oh
this?
yeah. Where's
All right.
Jerry at? Jerry, you ready?
I am ready.
You got a heads up?
So,
What's up, commentator?
oh, what?
Your what?
Okay, so we're done with that. Mr. Poole, you can tabulate those things.
Welcome, fellowship people, to the Pinewood Derby. You are watching live. I don't know where my other commentator is, but I'm Pastor David here. We just held our open race, and we have the championship race after this. It was a very exciting day of racing. The car title of Pastor's Faster was actually faster on 5 out of 6 heats than anyone else. So our pastor is in fact not a liar, but he is in fact faster. We are excited you are here today. Pinewood Derby. We've got a lot of fun traditions about the Pinewood Derby. I have a co-commentator somewhere, but I want to read you some Pinewood Derby history while we are in the waiting. We'll start off by saying we have a bunch of
Bring them out.
boys and girls who spent 3 weeks in different races, different heats. We had probably about, 50 cars competing?
49.
49, that's what I said, about 50 cars
Yeah,
competing.
exactly.
Across all age ranges. We had small kids, older kids. We just had the adult division that just raced. And eventually we're going to get tabulations off of that.
Championship race. You got them still around here. We're about to race.
The first Pinewood Derby, if you don't know, was May 15th at 1953 at a scout house in Manhattan Beach, California. And it was started by a Boy Scout troop. And it came up when one of the scouts was too young to participate in a soapbox derby race, and so they were trying to find something different for them, and they came up with the Pinewood Derby. Dave, do you want to show off your car, what you've got in a moment? This is one of our contestants, one of the faster cars in the earlier rounds. This is Dave Stark, who is... Can we drop a car down the track without messing up the computer?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And Dave is going to go ahead and show off the track that we have. The Pinewood Derby track is approximately 1 church lobby long, and it starts at a height of about 4 feet. Let's go ahead and run one. The car drops, it's all gravity fed, and it goes across our track.
He can go in there now. They'll do an award ceremony.
How are you doing? This is my co-presenter, Jerry.
Hello there, sorry I was a little late. I was just getting some final taliations before we could get this going. I was excited to see some of this stuff.
If you had to take a guess, how many friction-causing surfaces do you think there are on a Pinewood Derby car?
4.
The answer was 32.
I was right there with that one. I was right there.
Right there.
So close.
Did you know that in 2006, this became, as part of America's 100 Best, one of the best rites of passages for all young scouts?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, did you know in these finals, we got sets of brothers going against each other.
Brothers, you say? Which brothers are going against each other?
So we had 2 different sets. We have in the oldest group, Peter and Nick going head to head. Obviously, it shows that they've been around for 4 or 5 years doing this with us.
And they're the old pros at this point.
They are the pros. They're in the top brand.
I heard Peter's got it this year.
He could have it. He did put up Bullet. That's the name of his car. But the I8 is pretty good. He is doing very, very well. And it's a very tough car.
Very tough car.
But
That's really been coming up good in the second part of the season there, Jerry.
I think they came from the dirt track racing area of NASCAR, and then they just came into this, and bam, they're running wild with these beautiful Ranger Derby here.
They always say the dirt track makes the best Pinewood Derby racers, don't they, Jerry?
That's what they're saying right now, apparently.
And it's not just boys that are racing, we also have our lady racers.
We are ready to go. We got the championship race.
Hey guys, what are the cars made out
The
of?
cars and the kids.
What kind of wood are they made out of?
All Pinewood Derby cars are made out of pine.
Oh.
Just a thought.
Yeah, just a thought.
So we do have our first race. I can't wait. I am so excited. Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right. So here we go. In lane number 1, we have the older brother Pirelli with the name of Peter by a car called Bullet. In lane number 2, we have one of the Stark boys, one of the two brothers, Ivan Stark, and his car is called Spider-Man.
Spider-Man won just about every race, didn't it, earlier?
He did very well, but there was another one that did really well in that group, and that one actually is, where is he going? He is in lane number 5. Damien just dominated with Turbo.
Turbo was winning every single race the other. I think he only lost one in the earlier rounds.
And I think that's because somebody blocked him. Abe Stark was in lane 3. Lane 4 is Eli Post. I wonder how he got there, but he's doing fantastic. And Eli Post is running Speeder 2.0, an upgraded model there.
A lot of people are questioning whether it's fishy that Eli's dad is the one running this race, and yet he somehow made it in the final. But I don't think so. I think it's because Eli is a great competitor.
Considering he's the one who signs our checks, we don't actually question. And then, as I said, Damien's in lane number 5, and Damien's using Turbo. And in lane number 6, I8 by the Nick Pirelli, and he has been really one of the dominating cars also.
What did you eat, Jerry?
You have.
You said I ate. Yeah.
I ate some meatballs actually before I came.
Oh, I ate a W with the open competition where I beat Chris Post in his car.
I've actually tried the open competition, never did well, so I just gave up.
If you don't do well, give up. That's the lesson we want to leave today.
I like that one. I thought you were a pastor.
The order that they say they're in is different than the order.
They're just announcing the people.
You know what? And I did that wrong. I apologize. I read down my sheet instead of across. Ladies and gentlemen, English, you write across your stuff. You don't read down. We're not in China. I did it wrong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first race, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm
All
ready.
right, lane 1 is, well, let's just
Lane 1 is... Go ahead.
Okay.
Lane 1, Peter. Lane 2 is Nick. Lane 3 is Damien. Lane 4, Eli. Lane 5, Abe. And lane 6 is Ivan.
You guys want to help me start this? On your mark, get set.
Go.
Oh! Turbo
And
coming
it looks
in.
like lane 3, I would agree, Turbo looked pretty strong, just like he did in the preliminaries.
That race was very close. I was not expecting it to be that close. No one really pulled ahead at this point. If the first race tells us anything, it's anyone's game at this point.
So lanes, now what we're going to do is we're going to switch lanes and go again. They're actually going to race in every individual lane, so it can't be that one lane's faster than another and one gets advantage over another one there.
We just want to keep this fair and open as possible. We want to make sure that every student has an opportunity and an equal opportunity to win. And what happens is we just take the times and we average them out, and whoever averages fastest wins.
And Damien, during the preliminaries, was running about 236.4 miles an hour. It's amazing how quickly they go by when they do it that quick.
If you want to question our science, we'd ask that you wouldn't, because we cannot prove that.
I just read a computer screen. That's all I do, ladies and gentlemen. I do it at work all day. I did it here too.
Round 2.
Ready to go.
Line 2 here. So what we have is Ivan in lane number 1. Peter Pirelli, lane number 2. Lane number 3 is the younger brother Nick Pirelli. Lane 4, you got Damien. Lane 5, you got Eli Post. And lane number 6, Abe Stark.
Ready.
And mark, get set, go!
Another close one. Turbo takes it again. Turbo takes it again. But it's starting to get a little hazy for second, third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth place. All these competitors are super close.
Did we get confirmation? Hey, Nick down there, who came in second? Roadrunner by, that's Abe. Abe Stark took second place. First place again dominated by his first year Damien.
The question is, will Turbo be beat this year? It's looking kind of questionable. Can we ask what time Turbo ran?
Turbo had a 2.5506 time.
2.5506. If you don't know, that is a time.
What is the max speed?
His average speed is 233.9 miles per hour.
233.9, a little bit down from preliminaries. Okay, we got race number 3. Lane number 1, we got Abe Stark with Roadrunner. Beep, beep. Lane number 2, we got Ivan Stark. Brothers going next to each other. Ivan has Spider-Man spinning the webs, probably trying to slow down his brother. Lane number 3, you got the older brother Pirelli. Lane number 4, you got the younger brother Pirelli. Lane number 5, you got that Turbo Damien, who hasn't been beat yet. And lane number 6, you got Eli Post going with Speeder 2.0, the updated version.
All right, are we ready to go?
Right on!
Oh, is that Spider-Man?
Yep.
Who took that one? We can't tell.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man! The Turbo went down. The Spider-Man.
Ivan wins that one.
Do you wonder if sometimes the web gets a little sticky in the wheels?
You know, I'm thinking he's just bringing him down there and then pulling him even faster is what he's doing.
That's a very reasonable thing to say.
Could be cheating, I'm not sure.
He also could have run out of turbos.
That could be. Maybe Damien's turbo is starting to go. We don't know.
So earlier it was announced 259 miles an hour. I will admit we are using a fisheye lens, which sometimes makes it seem slower than the announced speed.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so Eli.
Alright, so for this next round, our lineup is
Lane number 1, we have Eli Post, and he is running Speeder 2.0. Lane number 2, we got Abe Stark and Roadrunner. Lane number 3 is Ivan Stark. And of course he has that Spider-Man. Lane number 4 is going to be the Peter Pirelli. Lane number 5 is going to be the Nick Pirelli. And lane number 6, you are going to have Damien with Turbo. I wonder if his confidence is shaken after that first loss.
I've heard lane number 6 has been running slow all day as well.
Faster went slower in that.
I did, but I still won the division.
Oh, yeah, with one wheel.
Pull a tire.
On your mark, get set, go!
Oh, Spider-Man again, it looks like. Is that Spider-Man?
Man, this is going to be close.
Spider-Man again. We are in a neck-and-neck race between Spider-Man and Turbo. Turbo took that early lead. I thought he had it today, but it turns out
It was looking good. I mean, Turbo was dominant. He didn't lose the preliminaries.
Fifth race, right?
5th race.
but Spider-Man's sticky. Sticks around.
He's going good now.
There you go.
What was Spider-Man's speed on that one?
I just left that screen. Spider-Man was
234?
and followed by Turbo at 233.6.
Uh-oh, Spider-Man's getting quicker and warms up.
And a Spider-Man doing the best that a spider can.
I remember watching that as a kid.
I think he just built the car a few weeks ago, as a matter of fact, though.
That's true.
All right.
3, my bad.
Race number 5. We have Turbo, which is Damien going in lane number 1. In lane number 2, we got Eli Post with Speeder 2.0. Lane number 3, we got Abe Stark going with Roadrunner. Lane number 4 is going to be Ivan Stark, with the Spider-Man. Lane number 5, you got Peter Pirelli, and he of course is in Bullet. And lane number 6 is Nick Pirelli with I-8.
Are we ready? Starter? Mark, set, go!
Another close one it is!
Oh, boy.
Turbo.
Wow, it was between 5 Turbo and I think Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't think it was Spider-Man. Who was it?
Lane 5 was Bullet Train, right?
Bullet Train out of nowhere, taking first
Oh,
place on that
older
round.
brother Pirelli.
Last race.
We did not see that coming.
I did not. How was second place?
The second place was Turbo.
Turbo comes back with another second and knocks Spider-Man out of that top 2.
Third place was Spider-Man.
Third place, Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. This
So
is
it's safe to say if Spider-Man doesn't come in first, it's probably Turbo.
It could be. You're right. That sounds about right.
And if Turbo makes second, they might take it either way.
If who?
Turbo takes second, they might take it
You
either
may
way.
take it either way.
So what you have to hope for if you're cheering for Spider-Man is a first place finish and Turbo to finish no better than third.
So what we have for this last race?
All right.
We have the younger brother Pirelli in lane number 1. We have Damien Turbo in lane number 2. In lane number 3, we got Eli Post with Speeder. Lane number 4, we got Abe Stark going with Roadrunner.
5 minutes, guys.
Then the one to watch, Ivan Stark with Spider-Man in lane 5. In lane number 6, we got Peter Pirelli with Bullet.
So the big race is between 5 and 3.
Okay, just 1 second. You want to mention the thing?
You can mention whatever you want to.
Now, Ready, Mark?
That awkwardness was brought to you by Chris Post.
Go.
Oh, it looks like lane number 2, Damien took that one by a
Wow,
mile.
Damien is on fire and there's a dance to celebrate it.
Oh, he is moving down there. Look at that.
All right.
It looks like, unless something unusual happens, Damien's going to maybe take this one.
But the question is who comes in second, Jerry? Oh yeah, what's cool? Perfect. What's coming up on YouTube right now is you'll have an opportunity to look at all the cars. It's not just who's the fastest, it's who looks the best. So if you think you have a car that looks better than other cars, what should you do?
Probably vote for it.
Probably go vote for it. If you look on the YouTube, there is a page that you can vote on your favorite looking car. So say that you like a white car that's minimally decorated with lots of black thumbprints on it where it shouldn't be, and a sticker that fell off. You can vote for that one.
Probably wouldn't.
That's fair. It's pretty ugly.
I must admit there was a couple of my favorites. I did see a few Bill's ones.
But those were excellent.
I particularly liked one that had a helicopter on the top.
You know the blades actually make you go slower down the track.
Unfortunately, race-wise, it did not go the fastest.
But
But
it looked
I
the
thought
best.
it looked kind of cool
Yeah.
myself.
You know what
That
Deion
would've been my
Sanders
vote.
says? Look good, feel good, race Pinewood Derby cars good.
I did not know Deion Sanders said that. I did know Deion Sanders said once, does a cheetah have to stretch? Nope, they don't. He goes, neither do I. And he took off running.
He was pretty fast there, Jerry.
Yep, and he set the time record on that. So I guess he knew what he was doing on that.
You know, as a matter of fact, most of our competitors did not stretch before racing their cars.
Ooh, that is true.
Makes you question if stretching is really necessary.
Probably not in Pinewood racing.
Probably not.
Not in Ranger racing.
Again, please though, go and vote for your favorite looking car. A lot of the students have worked really, really hard on making their cars look excellent. And so it's very important that you go through and just say, hey, this one is my favorite. And if you don't love one, that's okay too. But go ahead and vote for whichever car looks the best. I saw one that was done up as a Lego. That was pretty neat.
I did see that one actually.
There's a unicorn car.
I see one with is it a pig on it?
I think
Yeah, two pigs are racing in it.
Is that the Peppa Pig car? The Peppa Pig Pinewood Derby car.
Ah, it might be.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name was on that one.
So while we're just sitting around, one of the fun facts is, you know what the weight of the Pinewood Derby car is supposed to be?
I do know it's supposed to be like 156 grams or something like that.
Something. We're sure somebody weighed it, right?
Probably
Probably
someone did
somebody
beforehand.
weighed it, yes. That's good.
1 more minute. So we can stop.
I'm getting a 1 minute sign, so yes, you only have 60 more seconds to listen to us play on.
Keep the comedy going. Keep the comedy
Oh,
going.
1 more minute till the link is up. Oh, I thought we'd have everything by 1 more minute and they'd be like, whoo, you don't have to listen to me blab for the next 10 minutes. But I was wrong, you get to listen to me talk.
I'm trying to find some fast facts. You know what there
Are
are?
you,
Fast facts.
is there a link for the,
And then there's definitely an awkward side. I got people in the audience going, just stop now, please.
All right,
Please,
if you're
stop
gonna take a
now.
guess, what is the maximum speed of a Pinewood Derby car? And please don't say 256 miles an hour because I believe that is incorrect. Any guesses from the crowd? What is the maximum speed of a Pinewood Derby car? 256. Anyone have a realistic guess? 300. A real car doesn't go 300, but I admire the gusto. What do you think? 100. Closer.
I would say 23 miles an hour.
23. Anyone else want to ponder a guess?
36.
36.
We have a 36.
30.
15?
50.
50.
30.
What do you got?
27.
27.
60.
The answer was 20.
Oh, I was so close.
20 miles an hour is about the maximum speed for a Pinewood Derby car, but guess how many engines they have?
0.
0 engines. And I
I
can't
knew
go
that.
20 miles an hour without 0 engines, so I got
No, that isn't true. I am not going no 20 miles an hour in my
You
lifetime.
copy and paste it on there.
Maybe Deion Sanders did, but this guy here did not.
But if Pinewood Derby cars were scaled up to the size of a real car, they'd be going over 200 miles an hour.
Probably around 233, I would
Probably
think.
around 233, I would agree. So the problem with our timer is that it's just scaled for a larger car. That's not on us, that's on the cars for being too small, in my opinion.
So does that mean next year we need to make them a lot bigger?
Full size.
That might take more than 3 weeks.
Alright, if you lined all the Pinewood Derby racer cars bumper, how long would it be?
1,000 car. 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
I'm gonna say something, all the Pinewood Derby cars ever raced.
What do you think, sir?
I would say about like 200 feet.
200 feet.
2 million.
2 million feet. The answer is
Here, I'll
2,000.
the link's up now, okay?
The answer is 7,000 miles. Long enough to go from Charlotte to the North Pole, all in Pinewood Derby cars.
I was gonna say, it had to be thousands of miles. I guess the link is up for you to vote for your favorite looking car now.
So go and vote.
And also, if there's a little place to vote for your favorite looking announcer, don't. Just don't.
How many gallons of gasoline does the average? They don't run on gasoline at all.
Okay.
The winners, one of the great things about an attitude of cheering each other on,
The other person wins.
and just because you didn't get the fastest car doesn't mean.
And did you pick your best looking car?
No, I got a Subaru instead. Why is that?
So she just let it go, let it go. That's all I'm going to sing, ladies and gentlemen. But I used that last year, I enjoyed it last year, and I enjoyed it again this year. I got a girl in the background that's going like this, like she's falling asleep. I apologize, this is so boring on you.
One of the fun things that happened this year is that Jerry wrote a poem to describe his love for Pinewood Derbies. It's a haiku that he was excited to share with you. Jerry, would you share that haiku?
I don't even know what a haiku is.
You start with 5 syllables in the first sentence, 7 in the second sentence, and then 5 in the last sentence.
Yep, we're not going to be doing that, I guarantee you.
I can do that. Are you ready?
Please do.
Pinewood Derby car is going to go quite quickly
Far?
down the racing track.
Okay, it works for me.
Works for me too. We're almost at the point where we are going to announce the winners. We have some excited students here. Over
I
here.
cannot wait to see who took.
I think we got over
I
here.
cannot wait to see who took.
I think we got third division. You will see is this division. Nobody really told us a lot before they asked us to be here, so here we are.
I think there's first, second, and third. So we already know who was in first and second of each division. We just don't know who took third, and we don't know who took first overall.
This is very, very exciting. Well, we are out of other Pinewood Derby facts.
Let's see where we can put it.
Fun fact, if instead of putting wheels on your Pinewood Derby car, you put no wheels, it goes slower.
That would be true.
Did we get that link again?
I think it blocked it. It won't let us send it out.
What's that?
It won't. I tapped it. 2.7. No links in your.
On our Facebook.
I can.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you. No, he's gonna take care of
Do
it.
we get the totals? We'll get the.
You just said.
Oh, if you want to, are you texting me the link right now?
Do I don't have your phone. No, I don't have it.
Because truthfully, I don't have Facebook.
I'm not.
You don't have the Book of Faces?
No, I don't.
Let's watch the Gravity movie.
Fun fact, one time my friend requested Mark Zuckerberg and he turned me down.
I'm very sorry about that. Probably doesn't know who you are.
Turns out he doesn't. You
Alright, so here's what we got. So,
want to announce
Oh, we're getting it. We're getting the totals. I can't wait.
Check your phone, Pastor.
Second first?
so we'll start
Third.
with.
Yeah, there's it.
Check your phone, Pastor.
What?
Check your phone.
Nothing's come through on my phone yet.
You give me the right number?
Flip that over.
Okay.
And then, you know what?
770-345-254.
Someone just got the link.
Now we're gonna wait on best of show. So if you don't, we might put that up. Right.
Where I just picked my car.
There you go, Pastor.
Oh, you're yelling something? They're sending links to anyone around that can see it. And I'm just getting this in. It's going to be going up on Facebook any moment. Okay, so the first group that raced was the Adventure Rangers. It was very, very tough. We also know that the two Pirelli brothers were the ones who took first and second. But who was in third?
What age are the Adventure
The
Rangers?
Adventure Rangers would be your junior high area, 6th through 8th. And Miss April, if you could let me know,
Mine is in my area.
what, 6th through 12th?
Miss Kim does 6 through 12, yeah.
Yes, 6th through 12th. I had that right. I said it right. And we were Adventure and Expedition together, so we were 6th through 12th also. I do truly apologize. I said that incorrectly.
And if you notice, our model handing out the prizes today is Gary Glass.
Yes. So, in third place.
Alright, ready? When you guys see this, it means quiet. So let's practice. Alright.
Okay, second place with an average speed of 232.1, so it's 0.5 miles an hour faster than Bryn. 3.2, a mile an hour faster.
Our next division
Was the Discovery Group, so that would be your 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders.
third, fourth,
Okay.
and fifth?
3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Third, fourth, and fifth.
Funny story, a friend of my daughter's actually, believe it or not. Nah, I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm gonna tell. She sat there and she didn't want to talk. She was very quiet. And so my daughter said, how old are you? Instead of the girl saying the age, she go ahead and look back down. That's how she answered. When you said 5, that's what it reminded me of. So that's just a
And
side
that's why I
story.
said third, fifth, and fifth.
3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Fourth, yeah.
Okay, in third place, it must be a theme here because we had the younger brother of Bryn. In second place was a guy who has beep beep Roadrunner, Abe Starr. And actually, Abe was the star of our show on this past Saturday as the innkeeper.
The innkeeper.
All right, hold on. Ranger kids, little ones.
The Netherlands.
I don't know what grade they're from. First, kindergarten, first and in third place, the car called the Black Bike. Josias
Go over here.
Stephanone's.
Nope, we don't need that. Alright, second place.
Second place, Mr. Ivan Stark with the Spider-Man.
That's the Spider-Man.
He was really tough in the final. But the most dominant car that you saw, averaging 235.95 miles an hour, turbo by Damien Perot.
Turbo was great going all day.
Was literally 4 miles an hour faster than our open group.
But that's not what's important. What we're focusing on is who won the adult competition.
Yep. Okay, yes. Third place is Sandy Schreiner with Flower Power.
And actually, no one claims it. Be confident. Walk up to the podium, accept the trophy, take it home. Nobody. Excellent.
And then, looks like car number 988, the pastor's fast.
Turns out if you put extra weight and you're the pastor, no one questions you.
That's fun. All right. So now, do we do the top three for all of the...
You can do the top three, there's only one trophy.
One okay.
You want to, well, I'll say it. You can hand them out, you can pick them up. You don't want to step over the thing, so. All right, thank you.
All right. Well, then, since this was the final open, we are going to say all six, but only the first one comes up. Only the first place winner, not the first five. Okay? So sixth place was Mr. Eli Post with an average speed of 230 miles an hour.
Wait, these are the top, these aren't six. We gotta just mention, these are the best of the best speed, not true.
In fifth place with the I-8 was Mr. Nick Pirelli. In third place with the Bullet Train, number 11, Peter Pirelli. Second place with the number 77 Spider-Man was Ivan Stark. That left one and only one dominant car. That was Mr. Damien Perot with Turbo. He had the top car, the top speeds, the top everything on this year. He dominated.
So we want to remind you, go onto our Facebook and vote for the best.